Hello, my dear students of class 12th. This is me, Anish Moses from US Academy and Institute Gorakhpur. And today I'll be starting the first chapter from your Vistas book. And the name of the chapter is The Third Level, written by Jack Finney. Now, this chapter is very interesting. And before starting, I must tell you that you can easily get the PDF of this chapter from the NCERT website. And also, I will be giving you the summary of this chapter and the question answers in the school website. You can easily get and you can download it. But before seeing that summary, first read this chapter thoroughly, and after reading that chapter, then only you have to study the summary. And after studying summary, you can just go on to the question answers which are given at the last of this chapter. And after writing the question answers, sorry, you can also write, you have to also write the summary, and then you have to write the question answers. So let's start this chapter.
Now, before starting the chapter, I must clarify what all characters you will be seeing in this chapter. The first important character is Charlie. After that, his friend Sam, who is a psychiatrist, and Lucia, who is Charlie's wife. Now, it's a great interesting chapter that will be telling about some time travel thing. Now, in this, the scene opens at a place where Charlie and Sam are sitting together. He is sitting and Charlie is telling about his observation that he has seen a third level at Grand Central Station, and he is saying that he have gone over there from many times, and he can easily see, he can imagine, he is just telling his imagination that what all things he has seen over there. Now, this Sam, who is a psychiatrist, who is a doctor, now he is saying that it's nothing, just a imagination, it's just an illusion which you are having in your mind and nothing else. But Charlie is very much certain, Charlie is very much confident that yes, he has gone over there, and he is not even thinking to go with Sam. Now, Sam, being his good friend, he just guides him up, because it's the time when just World War II was over, and Sam is now guiding to live a happy life, to live a good life with his wife Lucia, and do not think or do not be in a great trouble, or do not just keep yourself in a great tension or depression. So that's what Sam is saying, that don't be depressed, don't have a great tension of your work, just have a light life and you can enjoy the life. So Sam clearly denies that there is no third level. A subway where Charlie thinks that there is a third level. Now, Charlie, being depressed, he again leaves his friend Sam, and he again goes, seeing that it's late, he rushes to the subway. Subway means it's a type of metro rail station, and he rushes towards subway, and he just thinks that he must catch a train, and he must reach home fast. So now again he just thinks to go in that place of third level, means that first level where the train is going, in the second level you must have seen in the metro stations, and in the third level. Third level actually did not exist, but Charlie thinks to go once again over there in that place in the third level, and he finds a way over there, and he just goes inside the third level. That's a underground level. Now, while he goes over there, he just finds that this time everything, entire getup is totally changed. Now the people are living in the past 18 eras. In the 1890s, it's the time going on. So he is finding out the ladies wearing a different old type fashion clothes. You must have seen in the movies, or you must have seen in the serials, that people how they were used to have a getup in the past time. Now these people are wearing such an old type of old fashioned clothes, and also they are carrying such type of caps, overcoats, so that symbolize that it's quite old. Now he is very much confused, and he just goes towards a boy who was selling a newspaper, and he takes that newspaper. The name of that newspaper was The World newspaper, which was already closed at that time in which era Charlie was living. Now when he takes that paper, he just finds out it was dated as June 1894. It is the time when the World War I and the World War II were not started. It was a quite peaceful time at that time, when there was nothing. So this person takes that newspaper and he just thinks at once he must rush towards the ticket counter and he must buy a ticket, two tickets for this place Galesburg, where he used to live with his grandfather when he was very young, and it was very peaceful place where always fields were there, village type of scene were there, and it was strictly peaceful area. So he just tries to go at the Galesburg to buy a ticket. Now he goes towards that counter. After going towards that counter, he just asks that ticket person to please give two tickets of Galesburg so that he and his wife. And now the ticket counter gives him two tickets, and on return when he gave him cash, it was totally new cash, it was totally new era cash, and the ticket counter person just starts scolding him ki why you are giving such fake currency to me, I will definitely call a police and I will get you arrested. In that case, this person Charlie becomes shocked. Now he realizes, yes, I am in the past. I have traveled time somehow, and I have reached at the past in the 1894. And in this era, no new currency will be taken. So he just thinks that okay, he just leaves that counter and he is thinking that he must buy old currencies and he must again come in this place, and now he will buy a ticket and then he will go back to that place Galesburg, and then there, having lots and lots of currency, he will be staying a peaceful life over there. Now he just leaves the third level, he rushes outside the station and he at once buy some old currency. He just gives 200 new currency note, and in return he gets 300 old currency. And when he again tries to go, when he again enters the subway and he is going towards the third level, now he does not find that way from where to go in that third level. At this time he is not getting that area, he is not getting the channel in which he can again travel that time. Now when he is not getting, he becomes very more depressed, and after becoming depressed he just leaves everything and he just comes back to his home and he just tells everything. He tells all his things, all his past to his wife Lucia. And after telling these all things, now Lucia thinks that what has happened to Charlie, he is more depressed. Because he is more depressed, always Sam also tells him ki don't be depressed, don't think about these all things. Now Lucia thinks that only because it's some of the mentality, means he is somewhat mentally disturbed, that's why he is just saying these type of things. But Lucia also never thinks that he may be correct. Now after this, Lucia tells him ki okay, leave everything, it's nothing, just a fluke, but what you are thinking. So he also never takes care of that much. And same thing happened with this Charlie. Charlie now again thinks that this all things must be again told to this his friend, psychiatrist friend Sam. And he did the same thing. Once he again goes, next day he goes towards Sam and he just finds him. But now this time what happened was he was not able to find Sam, that where he is gone. Now Sam also was spotted missing from there. Now he thinks that from many days he started to search Sam, but he was not spotted. He was not able to find. Now slowly weeks passed, and again he tried few attempts to find the third level, but it was totally failure. He was not able to find the third level. Now one day while he was sitting, when Charlie was sitting in his home, he was just opening all his envelopes book in which he used to collect all these envelopes as well as a stamp. So while he was just turning pages, he found one sealed envelope, and that was a new first day envelope. First day envelope means in the past time when a new type of stamp or new envelope was being launched, the person who were having a hobby to collect these type of stamps, they used to buy these new tickets, they used to place it on that envelope, used to stamp them up, and they used to post them to their own address so that they can get these envelope as well as these stamps with a good date. Now he just found a first day envelope. He was very much amazed that from where this envelope came, and it was also dated in 1894 when his grandfather used to live and when he was a small boy. So when he just found that envelope, he opened that envelope, and with an amaze, he was very amazed to find out that the letter was of Sam. Sam have written him letter that Charlie, my best friend, you were correct that there was a third level. And now Sam told him that after one day when Charlie told Sam yes, there was third level and that you could travel time. So in his saying, Sam also went to that Grand Central Station. He searched the third level, and fortunately Sam got that third level, and because he was having some 800 old currency coin. He traveled the time and he is now in 1894, and now because he was having a lots and lots of currency, he took a land over there, he made a home over there, and now he is living peacefully, because at that time no world war situation was there, so it was very peaceful time at that time. So Sam stayed living, and it's totally now 2 weeks while he is living over there, and that's what written in that letter, that informing, inviting Charlie to come with Lucia in that time era. And he also stated that don't be depressed, always keep on finding the third level. One day you will definitely find third level, and after finding third level you can come to me, we'll be staying there happily. So that was written in letter, and that made this Charlie to moreover verify, moreover get assured that yes, there is definitely the third level. And over here the chapter ends. So it's a very beautiful science type of science fictional type and a time travel type of a story, in which we will be finding that this person Charlie is having such type of illusion, or you can say this type of vision, in which he is able to see the future, he is able to see the past. So such type of thing he is able to do, and it will also give a good interest to the children while they will be studying. So now the thing is the description of this book, the online book, I have already given in my description. You can just open that box and you can study that description. Also, again I am saying this I button will be flashing at the top. By clicking to this I button, you can directly go to the ignition class, and also chapter first, the portrait of a lady, I have also taught you. You can also study that chapter, you can also see that chapter. And again in the last I'll be saying that do study hard, stay at your home, stay safe. All the best.